Hey guys, Micah here with Adora Perfect Pups, and I'm here with some four beautiful puppies. This is Bodega and Ezra's litter. They were born on February 6th. So they're about 5 weeks old now. So we're doing individual pictures and video. So this litter is all spoken for, or most of it. I think we might have 1 or 2 spots available, especially for the males. We have a lot of people looking for females right now. Yeah, so if you're interested in a male puppy, you might be able to get one of these. These are F1 Cavapoos. So the mom, Bodega, is a purebred Cavalier, and dad, Ezra, is a poodle. So just a beautiful, beautifully marked litter, and we'll go through each one. We did give them names so that the folks on the list will be able to identify them, and we can start the picking process. Yeah. Huh. All right, so right off the bat here, we have Hannah, and she is doing excellent. And just real quick too, all the hair coat is a little bit more straight, and that's typical for an F1 litter. You can see on their ears though is a little bit more curly, so their furnishings will still come in really nice and still have a really nice furnished looking faces on these. But hair is a little bit more straight to wavy coat, but just beautiful, beautiful puppies. Their noses are just a little bit more snubbed, which is really cute, and that comes from the Cavalier side. But just very, very cute overall. Very round head, big round body, just a cute little teddy bear. So she has nice white markings on the front and on her tip toes, and just a little tip on the tail there also has the white as well. And on her head, the white marking there is very beautiful. Her chest. Again, we'll get a quick weight on her. I'll turn my scale on. Hi, buddies. Hi. Let it zero out. All right, Hannah is 3.2. 3.2. Okay. Next up here, you're a big one. You're a big one. Yeah, this is a male. Okay, this guy is Hunter. Okay, so everyone say hi to little Hunter, or I should say Big Hunter. Yeah, again, he has very similar features to Hannah. Big round body, round face, nice nose, muzzle. Furnishings coming in very nice. Again, kind of a similar coat, a little bit more straight to wavy. The ears have a nice little curliness there to them. So that'll be kind of coming through as they get a little bit older. But he has nice white marking on his head. He's got a little kiss there on the back, right just above his ear there. So that's really cute, little white kiss there. He has white tip toes, all 4 of them, and a big white chest. And his tail, he has just about 5 little hairs on the end of his tail there. Just a little bit of white there on the tip of his tail there, but very cute little guy. So we'll get a weight on him. 3.66, so just a little bit bigger than Hannah, but so far the biggest. This is Hunter. Hi, girly. I think this is a girl. If I remember right, nope, this is a boy since we were doing pictures. Okay, 2.6. This is Hayden. So he has, I think, by far the most white markings on him. So here's little Hayden, and I just love his little compact body. He's a little bit shorter, not quite as tall as Hunter. Overall, he's just a little bit more compact, which is really cute. Little teddy bear. Definitely more the socks coming up, not just the tip of his toes, and definitely the white tip tail. On his back, he has a little white marking there on the back of his head, there, and on the top of his head as well. Hi, what you doing back here? Huh? Yeah. And he probably has the most wave of any of them as far as his hair coat, the most wave coming through. It's still that nice, soft, straight coat, but it definitely has a little bit more poof and texture to it. His ears also have the nice little curls and the big white chest. So we'll get a weight on him. 3.26. So again, he's nice, round, and healthy, but not quite as tall as Hunter. Okay. Last but not least, let's just double check, make sure. Yep. 28, that is Harley. So here's little Harley. And of all of them, I'd say she has probably the straightest of the hair coats. So it'll be a little bit more, maybe if you've seen those like surfer guys that have the big flowy hair, that's going to be more Harley here. She's going to have a little bit more of that straighter hair coat that kind of comes down, a little bit more flowy. You can still style it and it can still be groomed and cut and look really good. And she'll have the furnishings that'll come out as well. But her hair coat will just be a little bit more straight. But she is the most petite, smallest of the litter, I think. I'll confirm that with a weight. But just a beautiful puppy. She's got a nice white mark on her back there. On the back of her head as well as another little one. Top of her head, white tip toes, and white tip tail. Also white chest there as well. So very cute little girl. Okay, we'll get a weight real quick. 2.78. 2.78. So not quite 3 pounds. So she's definitely by far the smallest of the litter. And real quick on temperament and just confidence. They are a little over 5 weeks old, so they're still gaining their confidence. But you can see these two guys here are running around a little bit more freely. This guy here, yeah. Which one are you? You're a male, so you are Hunter, I think. You're Hunter. Let me double check. Yep. So Hunter here, he just loves to sit in my lap. Just climbed right in there. Maybe a little bit more companion. He driven. But you can see he's just more soft and loves to be held. Content to sit in my lap. And the rest of them are kind of running around exploring, tugging on my shirt. Yeah, so you can kind of see the difference. Hunter of the group is a little bit more laid back, a little bit more sweet-hearted and tender. And the other ones have a little bit more energy and running around, just a little bit more confidence to them right now at this stage. Now Hunter, he can perk right up here in about another week. I'm sure there'll be a lot of development that happens, a lot more confidence that can grow in that short time. So he might be the leader of the pack next week. But right now he is just showing a little bit more. And you can even see it in his eyes. He just has a little bit more of that tender-hearted, tender spirit to him compared to the others. But they're all very sweet. You can see, even though the Cavapoo, it's part of the breed, they can run around and be a little bit, get the zoomies, but they just also love to snuggle and be held. They just are very companion-oriented and driven and just love people. They just love their people, don't you? But you can see, yeah, my lap might not be big enough to hold all 4 of you. Yeah, there we go. So guys, thanks for watching. Again, this is Bodega and Ezra's litter. They were born on February 6th, and we are super excited for the families that are going to begin picking their puppy here very soon. So we'll see. We may have 1 or 2 puppies available from this litter, depending on how things go. But most likely they're going to be spoken for very quick. So if you are interested, you can see more details at our website, adoraperfectpups.com. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.